The arguably most messy village in Karnataka, which bears the brunt of Bangalore's garbage, Mandur, got a makeover. The village had a rare visitor over the weekend. Mandur invited the Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah to see for himself what it means to live amidst tons of waste. While the administration promised to find another landfill by December, it's still finding ways to a permanent solution to Bangalore's 4,500 metric tons of waste.
Whatever before that given that one people currently EcoSoft, some company has given that one daily spending 2.5 lakhs spending that people doing only that putting not that EcoSoft medicine, putting soap water something and all putting that spraying that time is so much smell came, but nowadays last 3 days what happened continuously is no smell here.
3 days of work to take away the stench before Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah could spend 3 hours in Mandur. Pipes surrounding the landfill sprayed fragrance as he walked in. The villagers who have been protesting the dumping of garbage at Mandur asked the top man of the state to experience for himself the air, the water, the food of Mandur, all contaminated.
We are going to stop the dumping of this garbage here in Mandur. After that, we are going to process the entire garbage which is here in this Mandur, near Mandur, and it takes 3 to 4 years. I am first time I am visiting the Mandur, and I came to know the problems, and we are going to solve these problems as early as possible.
The landfill just 25 kilometers away from Bangalore has mountains of garbage the height of 70 feet. Layers of mud has been put on top to make movement possible. The untreated waste has meant respiratory diseases, nausea and other serious illness for the people here. Treating the waste at Mandur after December will take years and the damage is perhaps irreversible. But the bigger question is, by finding another landfill, is the government preparing to create another Mandur? Setting up processing plants at the landfill to scientifically treat waste as much as 4,500 metric tons of waste per day from Bangalore alone is the key. But it seems it requires planning and pumping in of money, which the government, it seems, is not ready to do just yet, but is thinking of bringing in foreign help. Wouldn't that cost the state exchequer that much more? For now, it seems, and for the record, Mandur is the third such landfill in the last 3 years. And by December, another area will be chosen to be the new landfill. Radhika Iyer with Govind Murthy in Bangalore, NDTV.
we are at Shobha Dahila in Bellandur, and let me take you through the steps of the waste segregation. So the first question is, how do we begin? So it begins with a 2-bin 1-bag kit which has house numbers written on it. Now that all is taken care of, who are the people who need to make this process happen? So first of all, you will need to have volunteers who are like-minded people who believe in the same cause and understand it and can give little time.
Hello Auntie. In this bucket little mix is there. So with the green thing, you will mix little bit of plastic. So keep that plastic in the recycle bin. Okay, from next time.
Thank you, Auntie. Then we need the manager, the housekeeping staff and the housekeeping supervisor, and we'll involve everyone and train them in the process to ensure they know the rules.
मैं हाउसकीपिंग के साथ दो ब्लॉक डेली चेक करने के लिए जाता हूँ.
What next? All residents must be informed of the daily waste collection times and how they need to keep their waste out before the housekeeping collects it. On their daily rounds, the housekeeping staff would check the bins and empty them in the designated color-coded bins. The recyclable waste will be collected separately, and there might be some broken pieces and some sharps which are again collected separately in a separate bag. While you are doing this, be very careful about what not to accept. The totally no-no things are food packets which are soiled, and there are plastic liners, mixed waste, and you don't have to absolutely collect them. When we realized that BPMP has given a regulation that newspapers are required for sanitary waste to be wrapped, we just followed it, and we realized it is quite unhygienic to touch a diaper. I mean, I myself won't want to touch it, so why should I let someone else touch a diaper which is soiled? So, and we have grown up knowing that, you know, you have to wrap your sanitary waste in a newspaper. If any defaulters are found, the housekeeping staff must inform the supervisor on a daily basis. Now that the waste is collected safely in a trolley, we come to the central waste collection area. The storage area of your apartment complex must have some segregated storage. If things get mixed up here, all the hard work which has gone into segregating goes waste. To make all this hard work bear fruit, you can implement community composting, give dry waste for recycling, and dispose the sanitary waste responsibly. We realized we were generating around 285 to 300 kgs of mixed waste daily, which was a truck full of just polybags. And within a week we realized it came down to only 35 kgs, which was just only 2 bags, which was a huge difference, which the people also saw. Remember, the waste process is related. Segregation, collection and responsible disposal is the key. Give as little to the landfills as possible and move towards a Swachh Bharat.
ಗಲೀಜಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಇವಾಗ ಕನೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗೈತೆ.
It's my garbage and it is my responsibility to ensure that I don't throw the garbage unsegregated.